You're watching the Bear Dice Club.
Too.
Bump, 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 bump.
I really like talkies though.
Bump, bump.
All right,
All
right, all you hot chip munching peeps, welcome back to the game.
Yeah, talkies is kind of yucky. Also, flaming hot Cheetos is kind of yucky.
Oh God, I hate those. Ugh, they're the worst. The worst thing ever.
People love them.
Hate them. My wife loves flaming hot Cheetos. If she's mad at me and I show up with flaming hot Cheetos, I think I'm good.
is that how that
Everything
works?
good.
Everything good.
What about talkies?
Okay.
Does she like talkies too?
Yeah, probably. All the shit food from the Asian store. Yeah, if I showed up with a bucket of KFC, flaming hot Cheetos, and a Kit Kat bar.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there was...
She would feel, as Aaron knows, this is probably this word, super kilig. Kilig, you know that word? Kilig.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's that feeling you get, you know, like when you're watching that Korean drama, and then there's that moment, you know?
Where everybody gets super intense.
Super intense.
And they look wistfully at the camera.
Yes. Yeah.
It's different from Gigil.
Yeah.
Gigil is when you see something that's so cute you want to squeeze the life out of it.
Oh, okay.
That's Gigil.
Okay. I think I did hear about that one before. Yeah, I had forgotten about it.
I get that every time I look in the mirror. Just
apparently Tagalog has got some banger words.
It really does.
German.
Hey, well,
German
when you go into the
all
elevator and someone else comes in and you're gonna ask them going up, you say ba 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 ba.
Why?
No joke.
Why not?
No joke. Ba 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 going up.
That's just an anime about a dude with like really strong nose hair. I'm pretty sure.
I think that's bo 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 bo.
That's bo bo.
Yeah, that's what she said, right?
Ba 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 ba.
Bo 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 bo.
I want to like translate that actually.
Jojo.
And this is just what.
Or is it like that guy in Baki where he blows a mustache hair out of his mouth and it like goes through the guy's eye?
Baki is just what if people were far too hot? That's what that is.
Baki the Grappler was like,
JoJo.
Hey, can we make body horror into an action anime?
Or martial arts anime.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, everybody uses Cronenberg style to do fights.
Or like the dude who gets his hand cut off, he's like, yes, now I can punch even harder because I don't have to worry about breaking my fingers.
That's fucking stupid. That guy's dumb. He deserves not to have a hand anymore.
Damn.
Look, he didn't cut his own hand off. His hand just got cut off, and he's like, yes, now I can punch even harder because I don't have to worry about breaking my fingers. Steve Blum voices him in the US.
Oh.
Huh.
Weird.
I've not actually watched Baki the Grappler.
In something, then I want to watch it. Usually. Like, oh yeah, that's probably a good dub.
All I've seen is clips.
Yeah,
and I know,
English
and I know
dubs in anime these days are really good. Like, go back and watch something from like the early to mid 90s English dub, and you're like, oh, I understand why people watch this in Japanese because it's terrible.
Yeah, some of those early dubs were rough.
Bad, but nowadays
I would love to direct you to the Chunin exam in the original Naruto series.
Naruto is always rough in English.
Yeah, that Chunin exam in particular, there was some.
I would never watch that.
No, that's different because
that's like nails on a chalkboard. I can't handle it.
They weren't doing like direct translation or as close to it as they can to match like the mouth movement. They were just making shit up.
No, the voice acting was just bad.
Oh man,
the acting itself was bad in my opinion.
There's an anime that I'm actually looking forward to right now.
What's that?
There is an
another
exception.
trailer drop today.
Cowboy Bebop is an exception for the English dub is better
Absolutely.
than the Japanese dub. In fact, even the creator of Cowboy Bebop has said watch it in English because it fits the tone way better.
I agree.
Oh, Shane, do you like kaijus?
I like kaijus.
You should check out Kaiju number 8 if you're interested in anime.
It's on my watch list at the moment.
It's good. Very good.
But yeah, the one that I'm looking forward to, I don't know, have any of you guys ever heard of Dan to Dan?
No.
I've been reading the
I've heard of
manga,
it.
and it's fucking amazing. And
Oh, wait, is Don the one where the guy gets his schlong stolen?
he gets his testicles stolen, but yes.
In the manga.
I think in the first chapter he gets his dick stolen, yeah.
Yeah, in the manga, he got his dick stolen by Speed Freak Granny.
Yeah.
Mind if I gobble your schlong?
Yeah.
Want to watch me drink this guy?
It
I think
sounds
I actually have chapter
it sounds
1.
weird because it
Remember
is
when I drank
actually
that
weird
guy?
manga, but it's so fucking good.
I actually
that
was gifted that
was
the
fucking
first
weird.
chapter of that. I have that sitting on my bedside table. It's an unusual one. I'll say that. It'll be interesting to see it in
the
motion.
art's amazing for it though.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Apparently the guy who does it also used to be an assistant on Chainsaw Man. What other animes have you guys watched where you think the dub was better than the sub? I would say Black Lagoon.
I don't watch
is
it.
an amazing dub.
Yeah, Revy is way better in in English.
I don't watch
Watched,
anything in dub.
Free
I
Ren.
watch
That
it all
was pretty
in
good.
Japan.
What about Elfin Lead? What do you guys have you watched that one? Elfin Lied or Elfin Lead?
No, that's one of those ones.
That one's better in Japanese.
Is that Japanese?
In my
I didn't
opinion.
watch I actually watched that one in English.
I think
I missed
what's
the
it
boat
called?
on Elfin Lead because I know it's one of those sort of like edgy teenager animes type of deal.
It is edgy. Definitely edgy.
Oh, also
the-
classic.
that one goes to some dark places.
I
I
think-
think Cooley is excellent in English.
I think the Yu Yu Hakusho is also similarly considered to
Oh
be
god, yeah.
an amazing
absolutely.
dub. If
They're
for
all
nothing
fantastic.
else,
Kuwabara,
Kuwabara is the greatest
Kuwabara
character
and
of all
Yusuke
time.
I thought was also good. Actually, all of them are. I keep thinking of all of them.
is a tree, but Kuwabara is a man.
Is that the guy who voiced Vegeta?
I don't know who it is that voices him. It very well might be.
Cooley is excellent in English.
Fooly
Cooley is amazing in English. Like I would watch that dub if just for Haruko.
I was gonna say
Yep, that's another actress.
Carrie
that I
Walgren
would,
kills it in that
Mhm.
role.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's really cool.
I do
Yeah.
believe it is Vegeta's VA, Christopher
One of-
Sabat.
Yep,
One
that's
of
it.
my favorite descriptions of Fooly Cooley was given to me by a friend of mine. And he said Fooly Cooley pretends to be this like deep coming of age story, but all it really is about touching boob.
It's about a lot of things.
No,
I didn't realize that
you
Vegeta
cannot-
and Zoro had the same voice actor.
Who?
Space for Daddy.
Vegeta and
JP or
Zoro.
English? JP or English?
English voice actor.
Yeah, Chris Sabat does a lot of voiceover. He's also
It looks like he's like
he's
half
also the
of
guy. He's also All Might in My Hero.
Yep. I'm just looking here. It looks like he does half of the DBZ cast. He does Vegeta and Piccolo.
Did he do Krillin?
He does
too?
Krillin?
Does he do Krillin? I think so.
No.
Or that's
He does do
Oh.
Shenron and
The guy who
Korin,
does-
though.
The guy who
Oh.
does Krillin also does Usopp.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
really?
I think so, yeah. I think
Oh,
so.
now I
That's-
can't
gave up-
unhear it.
They gave up on
man.
being space fighters, so now they're sailing the seas.
Oh, that's funny. Did any of you guys actually watch One Punch Man?
I did. I have not seen it in
Um,
English though.
You remember Vaccine
Yeah.
Man was like the guy who basically looked like they basically just Control
The
C,
Tick?
Control V. No, Piccolo, and he's like, I'm here to save the Earth.
Yeah, he's the vaccine.
Yes,
He
that
wants
was
to destroy
also
humanity because humanity is a disease, and he's
Yeah.
the vaccine.
okay.
I
So
don't even
yeah,
remember that guy.
He's
here's
in
all of
like
the
one
people
episode.
that Christopher Sabat voices in DBZ: Vegeta, Piccolo, Yamcha, Corrin, Shenron, Jace, and Birder from the from the Ginyu. Oh, and Raccoon. Okay, so yeah, he's like most of the Ginyu squad,
Wow.
as well as Zarbon. He voices
God.
Kami. Yep.
That whole arc is just him. Like,
Yeah,
plus
basically.
Vegeta.
He also does King Piccolo.
Wow.
It's a good thing he did so many other voices, because if he just did Yamcha, he would have been out.
Because they're all the same guy.
I love that Yamcha got it so hard that it's basically become a meme in the anime industry itself.
There are a couple long-lasting memes. One of them is the Akira slide. The other one is the Yamcha pose.
I'm sure there's
the
a lot
Yamcha
of
pose when somebody gets it super hard.
So there's a number of jokes in that in Gintama, one of my favorites. Yeah.
Do they do the Yamcha pose in Gintama?
No, there's so many Dragon Ball
references
in that show. Yeah. Just anime in general, a lot of different anime references, but lots of TBC.
Yeah, it would be. See, with shows like that, I almost wish that there was like a pop-up video version for people who didn't grow up watching like literally everything that they reference. To be like, hey, this is what this is referencing.
Just give them a
thing
quick
is, like,
cliff notes of what they're talking about.
It's made in Japan. It's a very well-known, popular comedy. People who are like in Japan probably know of these things at least.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, give me a little bit of context, and I'll also think it is a very funny joke that you are making.
Right.
Little link comes up in that corner in case you missed it.
I missed any references.
Actually,
you guys want to know
pop-up
something
video?
really funny? The dead Yamcha pose is such a pop icon. They made a Funko Pop of the dead Yamcha pose.
Oh, that's awful. But yeah, does anybody here actually remember pop-up video?
I remember pop-up video.
Probably a bit before my time.
Okay, it was just this. I think it was on VH1, but yeah, they would just show. They would just show music videos, and then they would have like little pop-ups that would give you like little behind the
They'd
scenes
say, like, about the band sometimes.
About the band,
like,
or like how they filmed
did the
stuff,
video.
just like weird little trivia and stuff.
I remember
that was like one of my favorite
music
shows on TV for a while. I loved that show.
Oh, I'm actually going to add that to the band names list. Weird little trivia.
Random trivia?
Weird little trivia. I'd listen to weird little
Sounds
trivia.
more like a song name to me than
or
a
like
name.
weird little trivial. Yeah.
Or what you put your pot on, a weird little trivet.
Yeah. So one of the things that so the Chris Sabat thing just highlights something. There's a lot of people out there that would like to be like professional voice actors, but it is impossible because there are like 6 voice acters that do literally everything.
It's
and one
easier
of them
to get
in that
into
industry.
the NBA.
Well, it's I know that there's like 2 guys that do every video game voice ever.
Roy Baker,
Nathan Drake,
and Roy Baker, and
Nolan North. There we go.
Nolan North. Yeah.
Yep, Troy Baker and Nolan North are literally every voice.
And there's Mark Hamill in the cartoon industry. That bastard.
Mark Hamill does a bunch of that. Mark Hamill does a bunch of them, but everything that he does ends up becoming iconic in one way or another.
The funny thing about Mark Hamill auditioning for voice roles is he walks in the door and like half the room just get up and leave.
Yeah.
I would imagine so, yeah.
And Mark Hamill, he's famously said on a number of interviews that he feels bad about that. He's like, yeah, I want to audition for this role. And I walk in, and then like half the room just gets up and leave because they're like, "Oh, fucking Mark Hamill's here. We're not even gonna try."
Well, so I feel bad because on one hand you're like, "Oh, well, Mark Hamill's awesome," but on the other hand you're also like, "Who like they could pick me or they could pick Luke fucking Skywalker. Who the hell's gonna miss the chance on that? Fuck."
No, it's a huge problem in the voiceover industry that it's like the same 10 people do all of the voices.
It's weird because once you start like being able to hear it, you can just like immediately as soon as you start up a new
you hear the intonation. There are some voice actors that's a little more difficult. There's this one English voice actor. She's a gal, but it's Bulma's English voice actor. Like she's so like nasally and like weirdly high pitched, just like nails on chalkboard. I can't do it.
There's actually a few people in what's the D&D live stream that they do? Critical Role that I like. Everything that they're in nowadays, I can't not immediately just be like, oh, yep, that's Matt Mercer. Or mostly it's Matt Mercer and what's her name? She's got a very pronounced voice.
I'm sad we won't get any more Lance Reddick. Love that guy's voice. Get any more?
Yeah, Lance Reddick had the greatest had such an iconic voice. That's the other thing, is that then there's people who just have like that voice. Lance Reddick was one. Another one.
Guy does Archer and Bob. I can never remember his name.
I can't remember his name either, but I was thinking of it's another black guy. He was in They Live, or Dr. Facilier. I know his name.
Do you want me to blow your mind?
What?
The voice actor for Female V in Cyberpunk 2077 is also the voice actress for the English voice actress for Asuka.
Keith David, there we go. Yes. Also Laura Bailey. I can't not hear.
Or no, what's her name?
Pick up immediately whenever she does a voice. Keith David has such a great voice. And yes, I did base your cat's voice off of Keith David.
Asuna from Sword Art Online.
Specifically because of
you mean Alabaster?
Alabaster. Specifically because of what's that movie? Coraline. Because he's the voice of the cat in Coraline.
Oh, that's neat. I've never actually seen that whole movie through, or just bits and pieces of it.
Oh, I love that movie. It's like that.
It's good.
It's like that perfect kind of. I think I was a little bit older than the intended audience, but it was still that perfect kind of kid creepy, where like
they wouldn't fly in my family. I can tell you that right now.
Stuff doesn't
I'm good at it, but
yeah,
I tried watching Ponyo with my nieces, and their mom walked in. She's like, "You guys can't watch this anymore. It's weird.
Wait,
I don't like it." Ponyo, yeah, the little fish that wants to be a human.
Yeah,
it's such a cute movie.
It's Miyazaki, man.
I didn't like Ponyo.
She like won't let her kids watch it because I don't know. I didn't get it, but I don't know.
It wasn't my favorite Miyazaki movie, but I still enjoy it. Like everything that he makes is still like incredibly beautiful animation, and
it is absolutely gorgeous. I love it.
Have you seen The Boy in the Hand?
I haven't. No,
it's very good.
That's like the newest one that he's come out with, right?
Yep. And it's funny because he said, this is the last movie I'm working on. I'm not putting out anything more.
Miyazaki says that every time he comes out with a movie.
The movie came out, and then a little while passed, and he's like, I'm making another movie. It's like, this man will do anything to not spend time with his son.
It's not that. It's just that, like, I think Miyazaki is fueled by hatred, but the fact that he hates everything means that he is just like all the hatred that he feels builds up, and he's like, well, I got to put this somewhere. I guess I'll just do another animated movie.
I guess I'll make a beautiful movie to deal with the hatred.
Like, if you've ever listened to Miyazaki interviews,
he hates everything. He
literally hates everything. It's kind of, I think he was just born a crotchety 60-year-old man.
Well, no, because he's a crotchety old man, but makes this beautiful artwork. Meanwhile, the guy that does the horror manga stuff, he always talks so kind and then draws this like absolute monstrosity. Can't remember his name.
Speaking of which, did any of you guys actually? They came out with an animated version of Uzumaki. Did any of you guys actually watch that? No, I really want to watch it. I think it was on Adult Swim.
I think that's what I'm talking about.
Uzumaki, like Naruto, but
so Uzumaki, Junji Ito. Uzumaki just means spiral.
Oh.
And Junji Ito's version is like this town that gets infected by spirals, which sounds like nonsense. Actually, that is a great descriptor for a lot of Junji Ito's work, where you try and tell someone about it, and you're like,
"What was made
that
for
sounds
me?"
like fucking nonsense, and then it is the scariest fucking thing you've ever seen.
That dude is the master of the page turn.
Also, also, Town Infected by Spiral is an excellent synopsis of Gurren Lagann.
Oh, okay.
No,
fuck me, you're not wrong.
It's not an infection, though. It's not something that.
Well, it's not so much the town is infected by spiral as the human race is infected by spiral.
Not even infected.
Any living
it's just
being.
Or human race is the spiral infection.
Well, no, it actually is, because remember, the reason that they're like that the whole thing happens is because they're like, well, we got to cull the human race because we can't have spiral energy out there, like increasing stuff.
Spiral energy contributes to the heat death of the universe, and we want to try to keep the universe around as long as possible. So we have to make sure that the humans live in holes.
That reminds me. Okay, we need to fucking curtail this, but I got to get this last point out. What's that super dark magical girl anime?
Madoka Magica.
Yes, which actually is a really good anime, but I fucking hate it because they don't understand what entropy is, and it made me physically angry.
That's gotta be a mistranslation.
Because they're all like, oh yeah, we use the energy to fight entropy, and I'm like, and then they kind of describe it, and I'm like, that's not entropy. I don't know what you guys are doing, but this fucking tiny cat doesn't understand what entropy is. Why are you doing all this terrible stuff to these tiny girls? Because it's not to fight entropy. And then I couldn't.
Isn't entropy just the eventual decay of all
terrible
things?
Stuff to these tiny girls.
So entropy just means that things have a tendency to move to their essentially like
constituent parts.
Essentially, yes. So things go from
coherent to incoherent.
Yeah. From coherent to incoherent. So it's like, let's say that you built like a big pile of rocks out in the desert somewhere.
Eventually those rocks want to fall apart.
Eventually those rocks will fall down at some point. Like, no matter how big and heavy those rocks are, wind and rain and other shit will come along, and in 1,000 years, all of those rocks will be on the ground. Now you just do that on a universal scale, and on a universal scale and on an atomic level. Eventually, like, all of the atoms will move towards being, split apart.
The universe is a pile of rocks in the desert. Shane, 2024. Slap it on a
t-shirt.
T-shirt.
Mean, kind of, yes. Like you say that, but that is sort of the deal.
I mean, I can dig it.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I always think that, astronomy and stuff that has to do with the universe like that is super cool. So, when people get it wrong, it angers me.
Oh, it's Two-Face.
The other thing that I think is really cool is... Did you know that we are lucky to live in a time in which we can see the stars? Because eventually, as, everything in the universe is essentially moving away from each other.
There's a Kurzgesagt video about that.
Yeah, eventually we'll get to a point where...
we'll only be able to see what's in our system.
Yep.
I mean,
I want to see anyways.
The Earth will be long dead at that point, but...
What, like the light protons will decay in open space because
it's also
just that distant?
It's also incredibly rare that the distance from Earth to the sun is exactly proportional to how big the moon is and how close or how large the moon is and where it sits in the orbit. It's incredibly rare to be able to see like a total solar eclipse.
No, I didn't realize that.
Incredibly rare, yeah. Because most of the time the moon is either much larger or much smaller. So us being able to actually study the corona of the sun before space flight was even invented.
I study the corona.
Put us ahead.
I was thinking about that the last time we had that. clips.
Well-
I was like, man, we're really lucky that the distance and sizes all lined up pretty correctly here.
Isn't it
Well,
also
I mean,
fairly rare
is
to
it
have a
we're
moon
lucky,
our
or is it
size?
because they lined up correctly that life was able to?
It's because no, let me
Exist.
No,
start-
I
let
don't
me
think
give
that
you
has
a
anything to do
sermon.
with
It's
life.
because of God.
Well,
Here we see Saw has been converted. Oh no, they got him.
so the other
And if
cool
you say
fact
it
that
isn't, my Catholicism says you die.
that I've learned is apparently we are like early on a universal timeline scale to a degree that is like staggering. Like we are basically right after the birth of the universe. And so in the long scale of the timeline of the universe, we are essentially the forerunner race for all of the alien races, and they'll be finding whatever fucked up technology we come up with before we end up destroying ourselves. It's
That's like that. That's like
terrible
that old,
sci-fi
We
novel.
came up with machine learning.
It's like that old. It's like that old line. Either we are alone in the universe, or we are not. Either option is terrifying. I love that line.
Yeah.
Speaking of alone or not, what are we doing in the Gnome City?
Well, okay, yeah. Well, we might as well get back to doing the thing. Sorry, whenever topics that I enjoy come up, I end up fucking just talking for
Babbling.
way longer than I probably should.
Shane's got that.
It's all good. It's all good. We're just hating it out.
But yeah,
I enjoy
so
those
last
things,
time
too.
we did
Good
some
talk.
bookkeeping because
We hang out once a week. It's allowed.
you guys needed there were some character sheets that needed to be updated, and also some effective character wealth needed to be brought up to your level cap. So you guys did some shopping with a very, very good boy. You went into town and didn't even make it to the magic shops that you really wanted to go to because you ended up finding the goodest boy, Treat the werewolf, and then managed to buy a bunch of stuff. Some of it was what you wanted. Some of it was what he had, what he found when he dug in his giant bag of goodies.
Roll the dice.
Yes, just rolled the dice. That's how he works. He's got a giant bag of goodies, and sometimes he finds what you're looking for, and sometimes he finds maybe what you needed in that moment.
And
That's
sometimes
just
he
how
brings you a pile
Treat
of junk
works
and
in
asks for a lot
mysterious
of money
ways.
for it.
I don't drink anymore, so now my whiskey glass is
For strawberry
chocolate
milk, from the looks of it.
no, it's chocolate.
Oh,
Well, I
it's
have,
oh,
like-
okay.
I have like brownish lights on right now, so everything goes red.
But yeah, and then you managed to get
chocolate-
then you managed
lights.
to give him
Chocolate lights. They are on chocolate, actually. That is
some
the name
hard
of the
booze,
color.
and he's like, "Yeah, when I drink, sometimes I wake up with covered in blood," and everybody's kind of just like, "Okay, dude, that's cool," and just let him.
Well,
kind of do his thing.
Bernie heard that with his mind powers, and
Oh, that's right,
Unlocked
Bernie,
mind
yeah.
powers.
yeah, that's why I was like, I don't know anything about this. That's why I just let him go because I didn't hear it. So
He does like the funny water, though. He did tell you that.
who doesn't? In my experience, most people like the funny water, and only like 10% of them are murder people, so it's fine.
That's
The math works out.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm
You're like,
kinda
wow, that number's
interested in
bigger
knowing
than
where
I
you're
had
getting the
hoped.
numbers for this. But yeah, so
I mean,
it
80%
seems like you
statistics
guys
are made up
have
on the spot.
a bunch of new items, which is good because
60%
your
of the
level
time.
ups weren't necessarily all that exciting. Nobody got any new spell levels. Nobody got any. Actually, Sawyer got some cool new shit that he can do, but I think he was pretty much the only one that got to like pick some new class feature type
I
stuff.
got double debilitation and one other thing.
Shane made up for a boring level up with our goodest.
You know what's
our
really
goodest
cool?
friend boy.
What's cool?
I can cast Blessing of the Salamander, which gives me fast healing 5, so I can effectively be a tank now.
Oh, fast healing is
Is that a self-only
good.
spell?
Yeah. No, one creature touch.
ooh. Oh, that would
Even
be good
better.
on a tank, actually.
It's only
Yeah.
1 round per level though, so 1 minute.
1 minute. That's pretty good,
I mean,
though.
But the best part about it is that even if your tank goes down, it means they're back up again the next round, as long as they're not like outright dead.
right.
Yeah.
So don't you be slinging power words out of Shane.
Well,
I was actually looking into that. Power word kill really isn't as scary of a spell as you think it is.
Well, as long as you have 100 HP or more.
Right.
Oh,
and
yeah.
at that point, it's a 9th level spell. So at that point, you're at level like what, 18, 19, or 20. You're gonna have over 100 hit points.
yeah, it's power word kill is basically there to
power
deal
move.
with whatever like mooks or something comes up, or it's there to like finish off the fight where you're like, we've done a pretty good chunk of damage, I'm pretty sure I can just fucking delete
Honestly,
this thing.
it's a DPS check.
A little bit, yeah.
It's like you because there's no saves. You're like power word kill, and the guy's like, and then the DM's like he does nothing. So that immediately tells you his hit points are still over 100.
I think it might have gotten a little bit nerfed from 3.5, which
I know the 3 or
a lot
the
of
5e
things
version
did.
of it is not nearly as scary as it sounds.
Yeah, so 3.5 it was just a save or suck spell. It was just you either save or it's just lights out. Oh no, any creature that currently has 100 or more hit points is unaffected by power word kill. So the
I'm
other
too
one that
cool
ended
for
up
power word
getting
kill.
nerfed from 3.5 is one called Enervation. But that's because they changed the way that negative levels work in Pathfinder. Enervation like gives you 1d4 negative levels, and the way that it worked in 3.5 is you would just erase those levels off of your character sheet, and now it's like just a debuff that you kind of put on your character. I keep talking about stuff, sorry. So
Speaking
let's
of
go over
100,
some stuff. You guys did some talking to the monkey people. They probably wouldn't like to hear me saying that. You guys did some shopping. So real quick, let's go over a few things that are going to be important coming up. Who has the seashells of communication?
I have a shell. I've got a shell phone.
Every time I think
She's acting
demolition
so
man.
weird. I don't know what the seashells are used for, honestly. I haven't used them in a long time. I don't know how to use the seashells. I don't know how to use the 3
talking
shells.
to
Well, no, like
Teresa?
just in the bathroom, there were 3 shells. I don't know what they're for.
God damn it.
Seashells.
3 shows.
Yes, isn't it wonderful?
He doesn't know how to use the shells.
So who actually has the seashell in their inventory? So who's making like phone calls and all that?
Hey, I've got the shell phone.
Okay, I thought you were just making a joke about the 3 seashells and all that.
No, Aaron was.
I
Okay.
made the joke.
And
playing into
who has who's handing over the stone? Who's got the stone on them at the moment?
them.
Sam has it.
Sam's got the stone on
Yep.
her
Sam's
at the
got
moment.
the rock.
She's got the rock. She's taking it to the hole. She's heating up from downtown.
She's scoring a point goal. for
She's
her
on
favorite
fire!
Sports team.
Am I the only one here that
Yep.
played NBA Jam?
It's easier for Sam to escape
Yes.
things, so
I've watched NBA Jam on every single film.
Why is my sheet being so weird?
What's it doing?
It's like in negative mode. It's so strange. Like it's like
Wow.
through. It's the strangest thing.
So
I
That
did
looks
that
good.
too. And then it
here's
just
my
fixed
question:
itself.
Have you
It's your
guys
dark mode, maybe, your
discussed at all
extension.
between yourselves what you're going to do with the stone once you get back?
not really no.
No.
We're turning it over to Teresa's, for as I understand.
Okay. Well, if some people may think that, some people may not. I honestly don't know. I always thought this was one of those things that you guys talked about in the no DM allowed chat. I guess I will certainly see what happens because I have
A couple
no
times
fucking clue.
A couple times we have.
No, A couple times you guys have, and like I think half of the time when you guys do that, it completely destroys whatever it is I'm planning. So I'm both happy, and I'm happy to hear that you guys have been talking, and happy to hear that you guys haven't. Because yeah, a few times you guys are like, no, yeah, we planned out this whole thing, and now we've got like this plan that's just gonna fuck up the entire encounter you've built.
It's like casting that one spell.
Yeah, the wall of fire just completely fucked my whole shit up.
Hey Shane, did you mess with my inventory?
No, why? What's going on with it?
Because the random arrows that I got from Tree are now flaming arrows.
Oh, that I did actually mess with your inventory a little bit. So
Okay.
Yeah, because we had a guy identify all of our stuff.
yeah,
after
you guys
left.
had and I took 10 gold pieces out for the identification services.
What?
You can see it on your ledger.
I know, but I wanted random.
Okay, well,
You just wanted to shoot randomly at something and see what they did?
You went to
Yeah,
the
'cause
shop
I
and
think there was
identify
some-
things immediately.
yeah, I think
after.
there were
Yeah.
some other ones that you guys were unable to identify, so they went and found someone to identify the stuff.
I
And
would still like to purchase that celestial armor if it's not too late. I know I had to go to bed early.
oh yeah,
That's fine.
actually, if you're here and you're still in town, so we will go ahead and see if the celestial if you want to go ahead and try and find it. You do know that something of that nature is probably going to be up in the higher tier, like up on the top level where all of the C-suite execs hang out.
Makes sense.
In fact, you might have an in with someone who could point you in the right direction. They've done some services for you in the past. Well, not you,
Where are
technically.
They fix up. Is it the lady that fixed up Habs?
Yes, it is celestial armor, which means that, you know, it's from infused with magic from the divine realms.
we? Here's the right direction.
What about the right direction?
This is the right direction. This would be the left direction.
No, it's one direction. They're the guys that are going to help you.
One direction.
Yes. Listen, one direction can do anything. So,
First stay together, apparently.
Except go in another direction.
that's right. They've only got the one direction. So yeah,
Does
we'll
that mean
say-
they've only been given a
Maybe you
single
light up
direction?
my world like nope. Okay.
yeah, we'll say that you guys head over
guys. That's the left.
to. If you remember, there was the church up here that you guys went and saw, and they regrew Habs's legs when they were all busted up.
The Catholic Church.
Which means you guys probably have. You guys could probably go say hi to Hab's legs if you wanted to.
Oh, right.
Sure.
They're still hanging around here.
I gotta pour one out for the homies. Both legs.
Oh yeah, did we just kind of leave Sem in that Eskimo village?
No.
You mean Hab?
Or yeah, Hab.
Yeah, Hab. Wow.
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah, he's there.
He can't leave because they really love him.
Yeah, it seems like he's sort of weirdly cursed to have them be actually a lot like One Direction fans. If he tried to leave, they're like, if this person ever left, I would kill everyone here and then myself. So, yeah, you go in there. They are very much like, oh, yes, hello, my child. What can I do for you?
I like do the cha-cha.
I like
Boom, 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 boom,
do
boom, boom.
the cha-cha.
Oh, these are the people that
Have fun
regrew
now, y'all.
Hab's legs? Is that what we're doing?
Big
Yes.
hop this time.
What are we doing here?
I wanted to buy armor.
Aewen is
Cha-cha,
looking
real
for
smooth.
some
Oh, okay.
armor.
This is the place. Okay, gotcha.
I
You want
wanted
me to kill the guy?
I wanted to live that life that's on the pinup of Baby Driver's car.
We are not now murder hobos. We are now murder noblemen.
Yeah, I would say that's pretty accurate.
So nobleman.
I've only got 60 some gold. I don't know about
But
that.
what's your worth?
I don't know. This shit's expensive, I know that, but
All your worth is tied up in assets.
I guess
So yeah, you head to the church, and they're like, "Yes, what can we do for you, my child?"
My total worth is 117,000 gold.
Thanks.
What is this a church of?
I believe we said that this was a Sarenrae church.
Oh, okay.
I was looking for some divine protection. Celestial armor. Do you know where I might find something like that?
They are like, "Oh, yes, we do have a set of celestial armor here, but we usually it's usually reserved for those that are going out on missions from Sarenrae and that sort of thing. I would have to try it. Are you looking to buy or?
Yes. I would like to purchase the armor, and if it would sweeten the pot, my companions and I are off to deal with a lich, which I bet Sarah and Ray would be like all about.
Oh, yeah, she's not a big fan of the undead. That argument might go over a little bit better if you were in an Iomade church, but boy, they would probably just hand it over to you if you were telling them that you were about to go kill some undead.
No, does
Not
do you
big
know
fans.
Do you know if the Iomade Church has a suit of celestial armor?
No, that's a little bit, sort of bookkeeping and stuff. It would be a good place to look, but for trying to purchase something like that, I'm going to have to go and get the head priest, the abbot to go, or the abbess to go and get talk to you about that.
This dude seems really confused.
Cool.
So yeah, they go and
find
find like an abbess who kind of like runs the whole church.
An abacus?
An abbess.
Why
so
would they let an abacus run a church?
stop.
It's an abbess with an abacus.
Yes. Well, she probably
The
does need the
abacus
abacus to
We'll be
say how
doing
much
some
she's going to
math.
charge you.
It's the Abacus Abbess.
So yes, she comes down and she's
Her
like,
name is Calculus.
Wait,
Count Calculus.
she's just a
Yeah,
really
Abacus Abbess.
foul-mouthed cleric. An abacus.
A foul-mouthed cleric
you
is
know
about
what?
to meet
Feel bad?
a
Do you feel good
foul-mouthed
about that one?
paladin.
I do
Yeah,
feel
are you
good about
like,
that one.
Yeah,
I do
that
feel
was
good.
Them
Primarily
against
because
the wall.
Primarily because Thomas was smiling after I said it.
Well, yeah, no, like I want to hate you for that one, but I have to give you props. That's my level comedy right there. You stooped
Abacus.
to my level. I knew I could convert one of you.
Yeah, she comes down and she's like, yes, I hear that you are trying to go on a pilgrimage and you're trying to purchase our celestial armor.
Yeah, we've got the lead on a lich, and we're trying to deal with it. And I figured, being an aasimar like I am, it best to be girded in divine cloth, as it were.
She does look you up and down. She's like,
Lead on the
oh,
lich
you
with
do
good
have
banding.
holy blood. That is a good point.
Wait, you're a what?
She kind of like moves some numbers around and everything.
On her abacus.
Yes. And she's like, all right, well, I think we could probably let it go for 25,000 gold pieces.
Whoa.
I don't really
Guys,
have that
this
much
stuff is awesome.
on me.
What is that?
Would
Bubbler.
Oh.
About a 5
Would
finger
you?
discount.
This
sell
episode
it?
is sponsored by.
Do not steal from the church.
This is just my opinion. We're not sponsored by them.
Yet.
Yet.
Yeah, PepsiCo is gonna ring us up and be like, "Hey,
Would
They
you
might.
be willing to sell it to me for 22,000 gold pieces?
She's like, well, that isn't even what it's worth. What about? Ooh. Would you do 20?
what if we just borrow it in our fight against the Lich?"
Well, we would still need a deposit.
On top of the purchase price?
No, but you could leave the cost of the armor itself here, and then bring it back, and we would be willing to trade back with you.
It's not a bad option.
It's a hell of a deal.
Cost of the...
I mean, you're just gonna
Yeah,
retire
cost
after
the-
this anyway, right?
What? No, there's still so much to do.
Yeah.
Get table talk.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, Aewen is very much an adventure
I mean,
junkie.
that would be Bernie would say that, I think. But you're just gonna retire after this anyway. I mean, it's a hell of a deal. I mean, that's what I tend to do.
There's so much left to do and see out there. Absolutely not.
Well, yeah, but you can do that with the armor you've got.
Hey, Bernie? What's that outside? Could you go check?
It's adventure.
So what is the abbess proposing? Just pay 22,400 or 22,800?
No, she came back with 24,000, so she's basically trying to haggle the price at this point.
I could do its cost exact as a deposit, and then with the promise to return it when my battle is done.
Well, if you are, give me a persuasion check or a diplomacy check because I can't.
I am a diplomancer.
Hey, good roll.
We asked for persuasion.
27.
Okay. Well, good thing Sam's not rolling for you.
Right.
She's like, well, if you do plan to return it, I suppose we can do cost. We don't have to worry about making anything off of this. Do please try to be somewhat quick about it. We do, need to send people out to help others wearing this at different points. Clerics and paladins and what have you. She goes and gets it. It is this like bright sort of blue-colored gleaming armor. It looks like some of the most well-made armor that you have ever seen. And you notice that it does look like it is. It looks like it is probably like a few sizes too big for you, but as you grab it, it magically changes to your size.
Are there bandoliers of holy hand grenades across the front of it?
No, there are not bandoliers of holy hand grenades.
That's alright, I can't count to 3 anyway.
There's 2 bandoliers of holy hand grenades.
3 shall be the number of counting, and the number of counting shall
3
be
shall be the number of bandoliers.
1, 2, 5.
3, my lord.
3.
Does when she puts it on, does like
Just that scene from Harry
Hondel's
Potter where
Messiah
Harry
start
gets
playing?
through.
Hallelujah.
Well, yeah, she has to go into like the other room and put it on, and then as she comes out, then yes, it is. Fucking light from nowhere shows, comes down from the heavens through the roof of the cathedral, as she steps out, and then 2 cherubs slowly flitter down, holding a banner over her as she is wreathed in golden light.
There's a big old like
Jared would taste
flower
fried.
What a
Yes.
on there. Yeah.
And then you see a bard in the corner just being like, I thought the moment just kind of called for it.
Oh. Thanks.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
All right, should we get the fuck out of here before the fallen wall falls to ashes?
It's like, you know, we do a lot of traveling, but we never take time to, you know, really see the city. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, what's the nightlife like? Well, there's got to be like some really cool, like local stops that we can go to.
We pass by the Lady Liberty every day, but we never actually looked at it.
Any trees
We've lived
here?
in New York for years.
Not within the city walls. You are gonna have to go.
Not one fucking tree in the whole city.
Not any that are like
Large
really
enough.
big enough for you to go through.
All right.
The city. Any of the trees you see are like within walled property type of deal.
Right.
So you guys head out of the city, and are you guys just gonna go immediately? I think you had a long.
What
rest.
time is it?
You guys
we
have
had a
been
long rest.
traveling pretty well since this morning. I think you've basically just been like bamfing all over the place. So I imagine it's probably.
I think Sem is out of charges at this point.
Yeah, I think it's pretty late in the day. It might be one of those things you do have to.
I think you'd have one more at least.
So happy hour?
So quite a few.
Happy hour. Sem's ears perk up at that.
Happy hour.
Happy hour.
It's happy hour somewhere in this fucking town.
Are you guys just going to rest? Well, you know what? We can say that if you would like another excuse to rest, we could say that you rest to fully get your level up going.
Did we stay in? Oh, we didn't stay in Gopi's town overnight.
No, you guys got out of there as soon as you could.
Oh yeah, it's been a hell of a day. All one day, like we.
Yeah, like you guys have been just like hopping all over the place.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Happy hour.
Yeah.
Welcome.
So yeah,
Sem
you
says,
started the day out with
exasperated.
strong arming a bunch of natives and
Exhausted.
ended up shopping. So yeah, a really packed day today.
Okay.
I deserve that drink.
So, you know, we will say that you guys find a place to stay.
Intervention.
Do you guys want to stay in like the upper district or wherever?
Yeah, I don't want to stay with the pores.
Okay, you guys find a really high-end place to stay. You guys get some drinks and what have you.
I posted an image, Shane. Let me know what you think.
How many times can you skip the globe there?
Ooh,
Aaron?
that is really good.
Yep.
Yeah, that's an amazing image of Aewen in her celestial
Put it in
armor.
chat, Justin.
It's in chat.
Hmm?
Oh.
More like a.
Yeah, it's in the side chat there.
Oh,
a
holy
lose.
shit. That's good.
Came out well. Apparently, shard plate works really well. If anyone is a fan of Rosharian
awesome.
armor,
What in the hell is shard plate?
if you
Shard
are,
plate
if
stopped you.
you've ever read the books, the Stormlight Archives, shard plate is a mystical suit of armor that is in those books.
Huh. Okay.
Wait.
Can you guys? So here's a fun question. Can you shard plate while on the toilet?
Can you shard plate?
Can you shard
I think
plate
you
while
can.
on
Why
shard plate.
do you have a plate
I think you can
in the
shard plate.
bathroom?
While you're on the toilet, because like if you're eating your grilled cheese sandwich on a plate while you're in the toilet, you accidentally drop your dish. You know, then there's a bunch of shards.
This is just a callback
get your
to the
entire
shard
armor back.
conversation we had. I think that was last week actually.
If you
Let's
just
settle a
can't
bet.
get your half plate off, it's shirt plate now. You know, like, whether you're on the toilet or not.
You know, Shane, I can actually settle that argument. A character in the book that regularly wears shard plate has said that in the battlefield, it's not easy to take off, so sometimes you just have to shit yourself.
Huh.
That's why they call it
there's
shirt
Weird
plate.
book series.
Yeah.
So
Nah, the book
are you
series
guys
is very good.
Are you guys partying the night before? Like the night before you go into battle, you're like
Them is
drinking and
feeding
being like,
everyone alcohol.
Okay.
Aewen would drink too heavily. She's far too interested in what people have to say.
Nope. Sam is feeding it to you.
I think Bernie's probably a bit more reserved. Usually he'd be all in on this
Plant is
thing, but
drunk.
just knowing like his hometown's just on the edge of destruction, here we are like
I'm just gonna drink a healthy orc amount.
partying it up.
Okay.
So an
It's not
unhealthy
sitting
human
well
amount.
with him.
No
Yes.
way. Sam is partying.
I mean, if it was any other place,
If I'm gonna
like,
die, I'm having
he
one
would,
last party.
Make me a fortitude save, Sam.
Yeah.
We'll see how drunk you get.
Isn't she like immune to poison
Do you
at
need-
this point?
Oh yeah, she is technically
it's-
immune to poison.
Yeah, but we've been over that.
Oh,
Yeah, she can basically be like, no, but I want to get drunk.
It's a self-inflicted poisoning.
Do you need me to roll for you, Aaron?
No.
Okay. Okay.
oh,
20.
I wanted to be a 17.
20? Yeah, you're doing pretty good. So is Sam trying to get everybody else to party or anything? Is she
Oh,
is
yeah.
she just drinking
Sam's-
in the corner
Sam's,
by herself?
Like I said, she's feeding everyone alcohol at this point.
The
Mrohy
plant next to Aewen.
probably would drink with you.
100%.
Oh, he's fucking fine.
Hey, found some trees.
Like I said, I'll just have a healthy orc amount. So
Okay. Give me a fortitude save to see how well you're doing. Aewen's not drinking. Bernie's not drinking.
Bernie might. He's pretty fortuitous, so
Okay.
he'd be sipping on something.
Hey,
So, but
He
he's
doesn't
just
really
like
get
sipping.
trashed.
He's not like partying or anything.
No.
Knox is doing pretty good too. All right. Yeah, everybody's doing what the alcohol commercials tell you, and they are drinking responsibly.
praise Kate and Kylian.
Sam's not. Sam keeps filling up everyone's
Imagine
glasses.
I just go invisible.
What
And
about
Okay.
Alabaster? What's he like doing at this point?
he gets
Alabaster is like just sitting on a windowsill, sort of like grooming himself.
Have we ever like actually investigated any of these stones?
Yeah.
You guys, I did make a mistake where I said it wasn't. It didn't give off a magic aura. I fucked that up. But yeah, you guys have tried to do that before, and it was overwhelmingly powerful, and I believe blinded you for a short amount of time. So you haven't really like investigated anything into like how they work. You've heard sort of like some legends about what they are and where they come from. I believe from some people. I believe the diary that Habs had also went into some details about it as well.
Yeah.
But it's not something that you guys have actually sat down and done research about.
Can I see one of these things? What does it look like?
You don't have it at the moment. I can't-
Let me see this stupid rock.
What?
So let me see the dumb rock.
What rock?
The rock we picked up. You put in your bag.
There's lots of rocks.
Show me all the rocks in your bag.
The gold ones?
No, those are coins. Those are metal. The rock ones.
What rock?
Oh my god.
There's
Thanks
rocks
for that bag.
outside. Just go outside and get the rocks outside.
Then what's your Pathfinder pouch word? Would I know
don't
that?
even
Would
know
you?
what-
Would we know each other's?
Everyone's word is the same, I think.
Everybody's word is the same
Except
because you
for
got them.
Bernie's. He was not involved.
Yeah, Bernie wasn't involved. You guys got them all from the hostage situation. So they were all like made together, and they all have the same activation word.
Okay.
I think I have that either.
I'm gonna look at this dumb rock. If I use UMD on this, what happened?
Well,
What are you trying to
first
do
of all,
with
you
it?
don't have the rock at the moment.
Well, I know her word. Can I just take it out of her bag?
Give me an opposed.
Would
If
be-
you're trying to pick it off of her without her noticing, give me an opposed
Oh man.
perception and it starts
Sleight
with
of
an S.
hand.
What is it? Sleight of hand. There we go.
Yeah, that's not good.
Oh yikes.
So yeah, you're able to like while she's like filling up everybody's drinks and stuff, and while she's like preoccupied with filling drinks for people, you manage to just like get in there, whisper the command word, and pull it out real quick.
Okay. Now can I use UMD on it?
Yeah, you can use UMD on it. Give me a
I
UMD
probably
roll.
cannot roll high enough for that to matter, but hey, we can try, right?
Ooh.
Okay, that's actually a really good use magic device skill check. So, looking at this thing, it looks like you get the sense that use magic device is usually to figure out like the word or like hide your alignment or race or that sort of thing to activate something based on whatever that is. Usually there's some sort of like activation trigger. This doesn't really look like it has a trigger of any sort. And if you remember, every one of the pedestals that you've taken it off of have had runes carved into it. So it looks like you can't really activate the item itself. Basically, the magic itself needs to be channeled off of it through another means.
Hmm. All right.
Okay. So now, what are you doing with the rock?
I don't know. I guess I just put it in my Pathfinder pouch.
Okay.
Can't
So
give it to a
yeah,
drunk.
you using your sleight of hand check that you had before, you slip it into your pouch real quick. Do you let any of your teammates know that you are now holding on to it?
No, probably not.
No? Okay. So as you guys continue drinking, you guys are continuing to go throughout the night, you know, doing your whole thing. As you continue doing so, you know, eventually get tired. So, you guys are all fairly wealthy. Do you think does everybody spring for their own room? I mean, you're in the upper area. You're in like an actual, like, you're not like in an inn. You're in like a hotel, probably what would be considered like a 5-star hotel.
I think
There
Bernie
are
would.
plenty of rooms.
Yeah.
What?
I think Bernie would get his own room,
Everybody's
yeah.
gonna spring for their own hotel.
You guys
Their
don't
own
want to hang
hotel
out
room?
with me? Is that what you're saying?
No, I just want to see like where is everybody at as far as this goes. I want to know if, you know, people are bunking up, if they're you know, rooming together. I just want to know, you know, what everybody's doing for tonight.
If I get my own room, can I jam the lock?
If you want, yeah, I suppose.
Would I be able to unjam the lock?
So these
You don't have
this
to.
is
You
a-
can jump out the window.
I was gonna say this is a rather nice hotel. You do notice that
I've been jumped in a hotel before.
the locks that they have
Couple
on the
times.
windows here
Yep.
are
times, yeah.
or the locks that they have on the doors here are rather well made. So
I'm just like, nah, I don't need the key. No, I'm kidding.
I just have to look up some DCs real quick. So you can make some rolls to try and jam and unjam the lock if you would like to.
No, I'm good. I'll just get
Okay.
the normal key.
Um
Lock your doors, fellas. and
Okay.
Ladies.
So, yeah, as the night winds down, you guys kind of like are talking to each other. I do feel like maybe there is some nervous energy a little bit between everybody as, you know, you've finally gotten the last piece of what it is you're looking for. Like, whatever it is that's going to happen is kind of within your reach, and you do know that things have gotten pretty bad in Ballenwald, so you're not sure how things are going to look once you go in, once you actually go into the city the next day. So yeah, I think you know, people are dealing with that in different ways. Sem is kind of partying. Bernie seems to have gotten like kind of quiet and pensive a little bit. Knox, a little bit more ponderous than he usually is, it seems, looking at little magical rocks and whatnot. What's Aewen doing to, like, with all of the sort of anxious energy going on?
She's thinking about home.
She's thinking about home, so
she's
also
feeling weirdly homesick.
so a little wistful as she's, you know, eating dinner and having some drinks and stuff.
Contemplating ultraviolence.
Contemplating ultraviolence. She's like,
Yeah, she's about to go into battle. She's like,
He wants a little.
Well,
bit of
here's the thing.
leader.
I said battle earlier, but like it's not really battle. You just know that there have been battles in the city. Pretty much, like you guys know that you're just there to deliver the stone itself. You don't know what's going to happen from that point. But yeah, so I think conversation is sort of polite, a little bit curt. Sem is trying to get people, you know, Sem is her usual bright-eyed and bushy-tailed self. She has never
bubbly.
been great. Yeah, she's never been great at being like pensive
still.
or thoughtful or wistful or any of those things. Sem is a perennial ray of sunshine in pretty much all situations.
Let's drink. Let's party. Let's fireball.
But yeah, everybody else is well, Mrohy is also drinking, but he's got
His own demons.
Mrohy is like soldier drinking, and he's like, hey, we're doing stuff tomorrow, let's fucking get smashed, and then we'll just sweat the booze out during the battle tomorrow.
Could have just murdered that whole village. God damn it. Soldier drinking.
So let me see something here. So yeah, you guys go to bed. You guys all go to your own rooms. Is there anything that anyone is going to do before they go to bed?
Probably not.
Can I?
Well,
Can I
I
case
guess
the
I should.
room?
I guess I should probably call Teresa and be like, all right, I think we've got the stone. We're gonna meet you tomorrow.
I think Bernie's
Probably
probably
give
just
Teresa
sitting
a call.
outside smoking his pipe. If there's like a
Okay.
balcony area or something, that's probably what he'd be doing.
So
I'm casing my room.
I think as you're smoking your pipe, Alabaster would come and join you out on the balcony. And he just kind of like sits down next to you and he's like, it seems like you're finally going to make good on your promise to be doing good in the world. Are you ready for it?
Yeah. I guess so. I mean,
And
I
you've had
already exhausted the whole bandit rebel against the world thing. Didn't really end well for me.
you've had some starts and stops on your way here, but all things considered, I think you've done a fairly decent job.
Well, shit. The nicest thing you ever said to me.
You see he looks down and starts like licking his paw and like doing the thing behind his ear. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you ain't half bad yourself, cat.
Well, big day tomorrow. Make sure to get your rest. I've slept 16 hours today, so I should be good.
Yeah. Classic cat.
Is that so? You're saying you're volunteering to keep watch?
Oh, I still have 8 more hours of sleep left to go. I woke up to speak with you.
He's like, all this time we've traveled together, I thought you would have known me better than that.
Yeah, I do. It's why I said it.
He jumps down from the balcony and walks back inside. You see he's given a little kind of like extra bounce in his rump and like swishing his tail a little bit.
Bounce in his rump.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Like when cats
Exactly.
kind of like swing their rump back and forth a little bit. Yeah. So, is there anything else anyone would like to do during the evening? If anybody would like to do like a one-on-one, do any sort of like private preparation for the next day, you can. We can go into like a side channel real quick.
Do you feel like playing out this conversation with Teresa?
Teresa? Oh,
Yeah.
like when you guys get back is what you're talking about.
No,
he's calling her on the
I was
cell
trying to
phone.
call her on the
Call.
cell phone, give her an update.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, you're gonna call her on the shell phone. Okay, yes. So who's calling her?
Aewen.
Aewen. So yeah, you pick it up. Let me see how this thing actually works.
It's a bit more anime than the first picture, Aaron, but what do you think of the other picture that I posted?
So this is it's not
I like the first
necessarily
one.
Yeah,
it's
me
not
too.
necessarily
I
a
love the first one.
I really wish that that these things worked like a cell phone, because I would love to actually do a conversation.
FaceTime.
It's just sending, right?
Yeah, it's just sending. So here's actually, it seems like you can do this as many times as you want. So you can have a conversation, you just can't speak more than 25 words at a time. So if you want to give her a call, you can feel free to do so.
It truly has become a shell phone,
Yes.
Yeah.
but only after 9.
That's right. You got to use those nighttime and weekend minutes.
Aewen just pulls out the shell and she goes, Teresa? I think this is how this works. And then
You get a message back that's just like, yes, I'm here. What do you need? Just let me know if there's anything I need to do. What can I do for you?
Don't worry. We've got the stone, and we'll be coming to you tomorrow.
Oh, okay, you've got it. Yes, excellent. Good to hear. Any way that you could do it tonight? I would love to see you guys. miss you,
Our-
whatever. Was love to see you tonight. And then it just goes on going until the end of the 25-word limit.
until the end of her minutes.
You used up all our minutes for that. Wow.
Yeah. Aewen goes, our transport's too tired tonight. We'll be there in the morning. Stop.
You put drunk in parentheses.
Yeah. She's like, okay. Whew. All right. I will be here in the morning. We will go straight to the castle, and we will take care of it there. Should not be a problem. This is fine. Everything is good. It's good.
Aewen thinks to herself, I think Teresa's lying. Aewen holds the shell phone out to Sem. Did you want to talk to Teresa?
Sam have anything to say to Teresa?
Knox, Mrohy, anyone?
You can't see Knox.
Wherever
you can't
Knox
see me.
is.
Da, da,
He's around
da,
here
da, da. You can hear that though.
Oh, that was weird.
Knox is... So here's the thing. I think Knox would be invisible, but I think most of the time you'd be able to know where he is because there would be an extra drink sitting in front of him. So yeah, he holds it out to like the stein of beer. Knox, you wanna say anything? Bernie, you anything you want to say to Teresa?
Alabaster? No, I'm hanging up soon.
Put in a meow for Alabaster.
See you in the morning,
That's
toots.
You get a message back that just says, "You got the stone. I'm going to ignore that."
Okay, what
Went
is
from
the
nervous
rooming
to
situation?
curious.
What's the what situation?
What's the room situation?
You
Who's
guys
bunking
know
all
we
up?
can
have
get away
like
with that one.
you guys have like three rooms on one side, 2 rooms on the other side. So I would say that most likely you guys basically were like, hey, we want like the end of the hall. We'll, we
all have
do
our own
3 and
rooms.
2, and everybody, has their own room.
Okay.
Heck.
What does Sem do with all that space?
Lay out
Panic.
drunk.
All her
So-
animal friends to keep her
Can
company.
I would like to go talk to Sem
Okay.
in private about something.
We will, you know what? If you are going to talk to Sem in private, Bernie, Aewen, if you guys want to, go dip into, one of the other
Yeah,
voice
but there's
chats.
nothing stopping them from watching the stream.
I suppose that is true.
Honor
I
system,
will-
I suppose.
Yeah, honor system, if you guys would. If you guys want to jump into one of the other... Actually, you know what? Here, we'll do... Well, I was going to say I can deafen them, but again, there's that whole stream thing again. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys want to jump into one of the other chats real quick, I will come grab you as soon
I can
as...
deafen if you want me to.
Yeah,
we can
you know what?
re-look
I will just
apparently.
deafen
Well, no,
you
because
guys.
then the people who are watching the stream or the VOD later won't be able to know what we're talking about.
They wouldn't.
All right,
That's
I'm
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
I can-
Like,
I can't actually
we can-
deafen anybody in the channel here.
I can.
Right.
But anyway,
Yep.
we'll just hop in. Let's just hop into the AV chat, Thomas. Sound good?
he's already moved.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Where did he go? Oh, game room. Okay. Oh, I can't go, or you guys won't hear it. The recording won't catch
You
it.
can mute yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, just deafen yourself. Okay.
Wait,
you know what? I
wait,
will
Justin.
let AI know.
Oh, yeah, that works.
Yeah. So, just a second. I will message AI to let him know to come back.
Justin just took off his headphones. That way he's still recording the VOD.
Yes.
Justin might already know about this. I'm not sure if he does or not.
So yes, we realized that if Justin left, we wouldn't have video or anything. So if you just want to can you take off your headphones for us real quick? Okay. So, yes, Knox, I'm gonna guess pretty late into the evening. Kind of waiting for everybody to go to bed.
Everyone would be asleep.
Yeah, just sneaks over to Sem's room.
Do you knock?
Is the door unlocked? Did Sem lock her door?
You know what? Hang on.
We are getting to a power level where you might not care too much.
How do you roll a 1d2?
Oh, I think it's that
roll
you just need a
DC.
space in between the R and the 1d2.
Oh, that's coin is DC.
Oh, DC.
Yeah.
Nope.
Slash R1DC.
No, she forgot.
Oh shit!
All right. Door's open. I just walk in quietly.
You just see Sem panicking.
Room too big?
No. You check the Pathfinder pouch and it's not there.
Oh. Are you looking for this? And I would just show her the rod.
Sem runs and punches you as high up as she can hit.
So in the thigh.
Yeah.
Doing the thigh.
As hard as she can.
Sorry. I had some things to think about tonight.
Don't do that.
So, I don't know if this is a proposition or what you want to call it. What's the mob boss guy's name?
I'm gonna have to check my notes. I will tell you in just a moment.
He's like a rat, right?
Virgovish. He's a goblin.
Virgo.
He's a goblin.
Fish.
But Sem met him, right?
Yes, you guys all met him when he tried to kill you all.
Okay, remember that guy with ears like this? You know, whatever. I know how to talk to Sem. She would know who I'm talking about.
With ears
okay.
like this.
Yeah, he's got little guy, green, pointy ears.
That looks like a piece of shit.
green?
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, he's a goblin.
Oh yeah, he's a goblin. That's right. I thought it was a rat for some reason.
You know?
No,
It
the
was kinda
rat is
wiggled
just the
weird.
symbol of the
Yeah.
Thieves Guild.
Right.
With ears like
Anyways.
this. With ears like this.
He told me if I bring him the stone. Well, he promised me riches beyond my imagination. You know, sometimes you just gotta. I've been broke for a while, you know? But he said he can make us kings. Kings get to drink a lot, dude.
Sema's just gonna sit cross-legged on the floor and take a big deep breath and say, I need to give this stone to the prince.
Like
Like a kind of
or
like
what?
a big sigh. So this whole time I've been trying to find my mentor who just disappeared. I'm sure Knox has talked about this with Sem before. Or Sem's talked about this with Knox before. But she'd say, yeah, he summoned me late one night without all of you guys and told me that if I bring that to him. What did he say, Shane?
He said basically that
That he's trying to do.
That yeah, he's trying to help the city. He's close to figuring everything out. He's like, he basically said to you, I think I know where your mentor
Father
is.
figure, basically.
Yeah, and with the help of these stones, I can help you get him back, essentially.
Right.
So he's like, I need you to bring me the stone for us to be able to get it back.
Did he show you proof that he could do this? Or did he give you a guarantee?
Yes, and So Sem relays the information that he had an item that was undoubtedly crafted by my mentor. He didn't let me keep it, but it was undoubtedly of his design.
Man, everybody wants these stones. They all seem to know a lot about us. How do we know that he's not just gonna like back out? You know what I'm saying?
So the prince that she's referring to is the guy in the laboratory with the tree, not the
Yes.
Right.
mean chef guy.
Yes.
I don't know if I trust either of them, though, to be honest. So
So she's talking about
'cause
Prince Morgan.
sometimes people act.
Well, and Sam's
nice
saying out of
to
all
get what
three
they
of them, I
want.
think I trust that prince the most because he's been nothing but kind, and the other two have been kind of in your face about the whole thing. He's never demanded; he's always just politely asked.
Should have cased this guy out when we had more time.
Well, it's hard to case someone who's holed up in their laboratory the whole time. But it's also interesting that the guild wants it too. That would
So,
imply
Knox,
to
do
me
you-
that the Duke is using.
Do you
them
give
to...
Sem the lowdown on basically the offer that he gave you?
I would tell her everything, yeah. Because Knox, I'm basically coming here because I don't want to betray you guys. I would essentially have to betray you guys to do.
So Knox gives you the lowdown. Some stuff that he might have forgotten. Vorovish took him aside and basically showed him that they were smuggling in armor, weapons, explosives, all kinds of things. Because the city is ready to go to war, he was getting geared up to essentially move into the arms trade. And the longer the war goes on, the more money there is to be made.
He's supplying Afghanistan the AK-47s they require.
So Vorovish basically
Knox
told
doesn't
him,
understand half this crap. You know what I'm saying?
Knox basically told him, if you bring me the jewel, the stone, the longer that we can keep it out of their hands, the longer this conflict will go on, the more money we'll make.
Money.
The bigger your cut will be, basically, right?
Yep.
But what I was thinking
Is this like a fairly? Is this like a gemstone? Is it like a nondescript like?
So yeah,
opaque
these
rock?
I guess I haven't actually described the stones. They're
okay.
They're
I
small,
think Aaron's already
circular,
hit on
like
for what I'm
there's
getting.
just small spherical stones, like
So like a
not that
marble.
that you can it's sort of like a marble that you can hold in the palm of your hand.
What
But it's not
here's
like
my
glass or a
question.
gem.
Each
Could
one has
I-
their own distinct color. So the Firestone, reddish orange, obviously. Waterstone was
Bluish.
Good-
Aquamarine.
yeah, very clear with just a tint of blue to it.
Here's my question: if we found the right colored rock, could Sem stone
That's
shape it?
that's immediately just what I was thinking.
Could Sem stone shape it to the exact same look as it?
You guys might be able to, yeah. Like you
At
think
least close enough. Like, I mean, nobody's seen these rocks. They're ancient stones. They don't know what they look like, right?
I do know that the wizard guy will.
You do know
will
of
undoubtedly
two
know
people
a
that
plain
have seen
stone
these
is a
rocks.
plain stone.
there are two people that have seen these stones before. Both the king and Lyndon Morton have seen these stones.
Yeah.
Not this
but
specific stone, but they do each have at least one stone on them.
But Vigo, or whatever his name is, he's never seen it.
He
And
has
maybe-
not seen one.
So
And-
that was actually going to be my next suggestion.
Can we
is-
make something magical too? Can we like?
There is a way. I'm gonna have to find it real quick.
I think there's a druid spell. Because I could make good berries, and then shape stone around the good berry, and then because it's not like 5 feet of stone, if someone did detect magic, they would see that it is magical.
Okay, before we get too deep into this, do we bring everybody else in on it?
Yeah, I mean you can. If you want, we can. It sounds like you guys kind of have like a thing that you're doing here.
I don't particularly want the other party to know about the deal that Sem and Lyndon Morton, right? Lyndon Morton is his name?
Yeah.
Yes, the prince, yes.
I will keep my mouth sealed.
I don't particularly want that specific detail.
So,
as far as making the new stone and getting a nice payday, that's totally cool if you're totally
there
cool.
is a spell that lets you add a magic aura to an object. And it is an illusion spell. And you guys just happen to know someone who is very good at casting illusion
habs.
And he loves to do it. He would love this prank as I stab a guy in the chest and then his head. About how much health would you say this guy's stature is?
Which guy?
Vigo Mortensen. The
No, we're not stabbing Viggo Mortensen.
Wait, are we talking about Lyndon Morton or are we talking about Vishy?
Talking about Lyndon
Virgovish. There we go.
Virgovish. That's who I'm talking about.
How much HP? You don't know. He seems like,
oh shit.
From what you've seen of him so far, he does seem like
Knox's end game. He's gonna take over the Thieves Guild.
He does seem like he does have. He's a pretty skilled rogue.
Fair enough.
But yeah, the last time he met with you, he was alone. So,
well, as far as we know.
Yeah, as far as you guys know, but.
Okay.
So are you guys gonna bring the other two in on your plan to basically bamboozle this guy?
Maybe. I'm more just pissed that he thought I would betray my friends. But
all right. Well,
you're pissed that I thought that? What?
No, that Virgovish thought he would betray his friends.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, here's my question. You guys seem to have a plan of action in place.
We know about it. We can now Discord message each other.
Okay.
We want to.
Is it cool if
ice cream?
Yes. Is it cool if they
yeah, it's cool.
come back?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on back.
Okay.
High five. Hello,
Thomas!
Good five. Cool pack.
Let me...
Might be good for you. Good five. You okay?
Let me message him real quick.
I miss the days of MSN when you could send someone a nudge.
Yes, that was a great feature.
Because then, like, their whole computer would shake.
I know, you could just spam it and just fuck with their computer.
I don't even remember that.
Were you guys MSN Messenger or AOL Messenger people?
MSN. AOL wasn't very popular in the upper Midwest.
AOL was the popular one down where I was. Although
really?
I liked MSN Messenger
Yeah,
better.
like, so like Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, Idaho, Wyoming, AOL was not a big thing because
we used
none of the
MSN
ISPs were really carrying it.
Okay. So, you guys had your little meeting and everything. The rest of the night goes off without a hitch. Is there anything else that you guys would like to do before morning comes?
I think Sem and Knox are going to work on that.
Okay. That means so. Here's the only thing with that. If you are going to work on that, you are going to have to get a little bit of a later start if you still want to get a full night's rest.
Do we care about punctuality?
I mean, honestly, what by work on that means, it means we would just wake up early to look for a rock.
Okay. So
That's
we will
similar in
say.
color.
So we will say that you guys get up in the morning
Let's get a few.
after the full 8 hours. You guys can long rest, reset all of your abilities, all of that stuff. Sam and Knox, it sounds like you guys are going to try and do this by yourself. So I would like some stealth rolls from the two of you to try and sneak out of the out of the building without anyone seeing you.
Can I just wild shape and fly out the window?
Yes, you can.
Can I just jump out the window?
Yes,
invisible?
you can. Yeah, I
Okay.
forget that it's the two characters that if they really want to not be seen, they can just like, yeah.
Jump
I
out
forget.
the
I came into the
window.
wrong house apparently.
I was like, do you want to roll my plus
I mean, listen,
65 stealth roll?
I kind of think that you want to, so let's just see what you'd end up getting.
Okay. You convinced me.
And it's only plus 40 if you're standing still. If you're moving, it's only a plus 20.
Not anymore.
That's right.
Shane's never finding you again.
He's so sneaky, the gods can't see him.
So it is still a negative. It is still a plus 20. It's just you don't have any
Jesus.
additional penalties on that for moving quickly.
All right, take minus 20 off that.
So 48. Yeah, listen, you are the fucking wind. Nobody even knows that you exist anymore. You've erased yourself from people's memories.
That was a 9.
You're so stealthy. So yes, in order to find what you guys are looking for, just give me a knowledge local check real quick.
Who is Knox? All I know is Jeff.
I'm gonna do a knowledge
These are the
geography to look for
half-orcs you're looking for.
stones.
You give me a knowledge nature, not
Knowledge
geography.
geology.
Not geography.
Knowledge geology.
Okay.
Knowledge genealogy.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. So Knox, you have been paying attention the times that you've been here. You know that there are some places that you guys can look for. Sam, you're able to, once you get there, identify what you need, and are able to find it fairly easily. And I'm guessing you're looking for like uncut is what you're looking for.
Something. Well, it doesn't have to be uncut. It doesn't matter. It just has to be. I'd say slightly
Uncut's going to be a little bit
larger.
cheaper.
Oh, we're buying one.
I imagine, unless you plan on like stealing it from someplace.
I thought we'd just pick up a rock from the road.
Yeah.
No, it is
I was
like
thinking
it
road
is
rock.
it is gem-like, so it would have to
Oh, it's
okay.
like.
I thought it was like
Yeah.
actual like marble, like the mineral marble.
be. No.
Where's the fake? The store with all the fake crap in it. That
Yeah,
looks like
where's the costume jewelry store?
Are you sure you want something that's made of like plastic, or do you want to get like an actual
I guess.
stone?
I mean, but in this world, would it be made of plastic or would it be made of just a lesser stone?
It would be kind of hard to fake, actually. Like,
I mean,
the only way that you could fake it is really like paint over something that's already stone. And then
People
it would
don't
just
have
be
rock
paint.
tumblers in. Okay.
Where my crystal girlies at?
I would say you'd have to get an uncut ruby.
Which is a
uncut
fun
ruby. Yeah, that's cool. How much is that going to cost us?
So I think what you're looking for is going to cost you.
I mean, we're gonna get it back, right, Knox? Right? We're gonna get
Yeah.
like crazy amounts of gold here.
So it is going to cost you a little bit. I'm going to guess. I'm going to say that the gem that you're looking for is going to cost you about, because it's a good size, it's going to cost you about 200 gold.
200 gold.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not bad.
gold.
I was thinking it was going to be something like 2,000.
No, I mean, it is still,
1,000.
it's still a mundane item.
Okay,
Why can't you
yeah,
buy it
some
now?
will, some will buy that.
All right, and make sure you take the spell slot off of there.
What?
I thought you were gonna do
Yeah,
stone shape
not
on it.
not right this second.
Okay.
6.
All right.
6 minus 2, 6, 6, 4, 1.
Yes. So you guys come back.
We could just hand that rock to Teresa. We can just hand the regular one to Teresa, and then we can just go about our business, right? We don't even have to deal with those people once they got their shit. Whatever. We'll figure that out.
It's up to you guys, however it is you want to do
Yeah,
it.
we'll figure that out.
So, yeah, you guys come back to the hotel. I'm going to guess that Bernie and Aewen are standing there, like, waiting impatiently. Like, where the fuck did they go? Yeah, you guys wake up in the morning and notice that Sem and Knox are, like, conspicuously absent and have already, like, turned their keys in for their rooms.
Aewen was like, didn't
Well,
Sam
there
have
goes
the
our
snow?
fucking ride.
Did you? I was gonna
Now
say, do you
what do
guys
we do?
think we left without you?
Oh shit! Sam could have just left. You guys would have been fucked. Oh, that's
If they
a good
fucking
prank.
split,
You
I
have to
just
remember
swear
that.
to God, I will hunt them down.
We just go to the other side of the planet.
Here's the deal. They left you in probably the best place that they could have, if that's the case, because you are in a city full of, like, casters and whatnot. Somebody could cast teleport for you. You're just going to have to pay
We're
for
coming back.
Is this within the range of teleport?
Yeah, but they're
though?
both bro.
This
it. I'm pretty sure
part of the
teleport
world
take you...
from
Oh,
here
wait.
to Ballenwald. I mean, we're like on like
How much?
a
How
different
much
part of
money
the planet,
do you
as far
guys
as I
have between the
understand.
two of you?
Oh, I didn't know that teleport had a...
It has a range, yeah. Like a level 10
Teleport has
caster
a
could go
range.
like 1,000 miles. I imagine we're further than that away. Like,
Which may be as distant as 100 miles per caster level. Yeah, that I don't think would do it.
yeah, we would need another druid.
You would need another druid.
A
Who you
specific
probably could find...
You would need another druid.
Type of druid.
Specifically this type of druid.
yes.
Or we could catch
Or a
another
higher
ride on
level
Captain
one.
Stonebite's
Yep.
ship.
But yes, they do eventually come back.
You could sail to that teleportation gate that...
We can't use that. And we don't even know that. Everybody doesn't even know that exists, but yeah.
But what do you say to Sam and Knox as they come strolling back into the hotel?
I think... Oh yeah, hang on. She'd be back.
Oh, there you are. We're supposed to leave. Teresa's like screaming at us through the shell phone. We're
Yeah,
supposed to
remember
go
the
now.
your town's gone to
The whole
shit.
war thing?
Can't exactly take our time here.
Like, I'm proud of
Or
you for
are we
getting up
just-
early. That was awesome of you, but like, wrong early.
Are we just
Where did you
staying here
go?
now? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, I think this is probably the first time you guys have seen Knox be the first one up.
Money.
I think Sem and Knox would be like giggling to each other.
Oh, there is actually one other thing that you guys would need to do, because you're still trying to
At least Sem would
Should have
be.
left him here.
because it's not just the rock, you're trying to make it appear magical as well, correct?
Correct.
Well, we want to make sure that it at least shows an aura. So we'd have to go pop over to Mr.
Auras and
Habs.
things.
Oh yes, that's right.
Oh, I miss Nathan.
I also
He would
miss
love
Nathan.
this too. He would
really
love
would.
this so much.
He really would. Oh, I wish he was
'Cause we-
here.
If he knew what we were up to, he would.
So yes.
Anyway,
you guys-
so
yeah, you guys come back and you're like, and what do you tell them when you get back? Do you say anything?
What do we tell him?
We're both standing here just kind of yelling at you guys.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
I don't know. They need to learn to chill.
Sam would just look at Knox and start giggling.
Okay. Okay. That being the case, Bernie and Aewen, give me a sense motive check.
Oh, I'm not good at that.
Money.
That's what Knox says back to Sam.
They're just a pair of mischievous little rascals.
Okay, even with the terrible, like, you guys can both read that Sam is up to something mischievous, and like you get the feeling that like Knox is in on that, whatever it is they're doing as well.
I mean, Bernie, they're back now, so let's just go.
Hey, wait a second. You didn't sell the fucking rock, did you? Did you sell it?
No. We're not idiots.
Roll a will save.
Roll a will save?
Sam would look at Knox and be like, can I tell him?
No, it's funnier this way. A will save?
Can I
think that beats
bad.
the DC.
Can I out of combat, Shane, say that I have the terrifying glare feat?
No, unfortunately, if you didn't take it, you can't have it.
Oh, it's not for the purposes of combat. She's just glaring daggers at these two.
Sure.
Does 17 beat the DC?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 14 is a DC.
Going to guess that you tried to cast Zone of Truth.
No, Helm of Telepathy. Just read their minds.
Oh, all right. I forgot.
So yeah, you're kind of like, you're not getting anything out of them, unfortunately. Aewen, go ahead and roll me an Intimidate check. I want to see how good you're glaring at them.
Oh, that was good.
Jeez, I picked this up from my mother.
Yeah. Aewen is doing that like motherly glare where she's just like
I'm not mad.
Staring at you too. Like, I know something's going on. So, seeing this like absolute fucking, you know what it is? She's glaring at you too, and if you've ever seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, where it just has like those little letters that come off the back of somebody.
Go written in the background.
Yes, that's basically what you see coming off of her at the moment. So, do you guys say anything to her as she's glaring daggers at you?
Still funnier.
No, I rolled Escape Artist.
Still funnier this way.
Okay. Well,
Whatever. Let's go.
are you guys ready to head out then? I imagine everyone would be asking.
Let's go.
Let's fucking
Anyway,
Sem Express.
nearest trees are over this way.
Yes, you do have some fields and stuff with some trees lining them over this way if you guys want to head there. So yes, you just head out into essentially what is a cornfield somewhere.
Cabbages?
To the field.
Yeah, cabbage field. And the farmer's like,
My cabbages!
what are you doing out? What are you doing out here? And you're like, it's fine, don't worry about it. As you're walking past them into the fields they're tending.
Disappear into a tree.
Yes. So,
Well, holding
That's
hands.
yes, you guys do that.
I love
And-
the idea that these other three are like, what the fuck are we doing?
you guys do that, and then you find yourselves. One moment.
If we travel by cabbage, do we get that like cabbage soup smell stuck in our clothes?
Yeah, well, unfortunately,
The
you
tree
didn't
next
travel
to
by
the
cabbage.
Travel by Cabbage is my Bowling for Soup cover band.
You know, I've always wondered.
That's great.
Is the like victory prize in bowling the soup, or are you in proxy for soup because soup can't bowl?
I think
it means that the
they-
pins is soup.
I think it's to win soup. They cleared it up on Twitter. They like responded.
So you
Somebody
guys walk through the tree, through a fold in reality itself, and you find yourselves suddenly very cold.
Oh, fuck. What the hell?
Didn't you not wonder why we were putting our jackets on? Okay, whatever.
This is very end game. Like, you know how
You're like, well, I gotta do all the side
at the end
quests.
of the game, you're able to fast travel to all of these places to like wrap up any story threads. This is very end game.
Aewen is just like,
Well, we're setting up.
son of a bitch! And she's like frantically dragging her winter clothes out of her pack.
I think our driver made a bit of a wrong turn here.
Nope. And Sem starts walking into the village.
What the fuck? Get back here!
I just look back at them and say, "Money."
Why does he
So-
keep quoting a
Money.
crab?
Wait, what?
Sem starts shouting, "Hab hab."
You guys look around. It
Oh
does
yeah,
look.
we gotta collect him.
It does look like the village is doing much better since you guys have left.
That's good.
You're not getting nearly as many like sidelong glances or anything like that.
Let my cat out. Hang on.
Okay. You see Hab and Suluk come from out of the house. And they come down to sort of the center of the square here. Suluk is just like, "Oh, good to see you again. We didn't expect you. We didn't expect you so soon. Did you make any headway on breaking the contracts?"
Hey Shane, if I stay in a hotel here now, do I get shield hearts for staying in this hotel since I rescued
No,
the
because
village?
that's not
Okay.
a mechanic, unfortunately.
Okay.
Shield Hearts is my Bowling for Soup cover band.
Shield hearts just makes me think of. I was talking about Zelda, but it makes me think of Finding.
And Hab's just like, yeah. Good to have you guys here. It's good to see you. I'm here too, still.
Hey, Habs,
I
Did
definitely
you-
forget about you.
did you make this rock magical as a prank?
I do love pranks. What do you want me to do with it?
The magic one knows more.
We,
As I gesture to the druid.
we made this rock magic as a joke.
He's like, I honestly don't know what spells he knows. We're gonna roll for this if he knows this spell. Yeah. He's like, oh yeah, you need the magic. Do you want me to actually? Because I can make you guys some more magic items if you want. I
yeah,
did that
he can
before.
make
I
us-
can do it again.
We should have did that when we had the chance.
It'd probably take me a few days or so.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, we don't have time.
Oh, then what do you want me to do with it for to be magic?
Can we make it the same school of magic? Can we pick the school?
Yeah.
So did they know about So they know about it now. Saw.
No.
No.
Oh.
What kind of
I mean,
tomfoolery you guys
You can
up
tell
to?
them though. Would Sam be able to keep her mouth shut?
I mean, Thomas can guess at what you're doing, but Aewen has no bloody clue.
He's like, so what do you want done with it?
I mean,
Maybe we should just tell him at this point.
he spent a lot of time with thieves and such, and now he's traveling with one. I think he's gonna probably start to guess he's up to something.
Money.
Money. Basically, we're doing this for money. Everything we've previously agreed upon is still in play, for the most part.
Oh,
Double dipping.
Sam pulls out the fake stone and says,
How
"We
much
need
money
this
we
to give off a
talking?
magic aura."
oh, okay, yeah, I could do that. You just need
How long does this thing? How long does this last?
Aura Alteration, which is the spell that you're looking for. It lasts 1 day per level, so this would last for 10 days.
Oh, nice.
We got a week. Okay.
Can it be business days? Can we
No.
stretch that to 2 weeks?
No.
It lasts for.
That's
It just
not
doesn't
how
work
that
on
works.
weekends.
Habhab's like, well, if you're making
Certain
money,
holidays,
that's
do they
good
count?
because, listen,
The holiday of the
one
witch.
of the rules of wizarding is you
Ain't
can't
no weekends in the Wizards.
do spells for free. I will need the standard rate for casting a spell of this level. It's 150 gold.
Holy crap!
So
I pick up my purse.
So we're making our party
Yeah.
member charge us now.
Listen, I'm making your party member charge you because if you can't cast the spell yourself, you're supposed to pay for other people to do it. You know, he's like, I will even give you a discount. That will be 135 gold.
I fully expect.
I guess this is halves we're talking about.
It's 100% halves.
Yeah.
He's already done 7 appraisal checks on that spell.
I fully expected Shane to go 100.
Can he do permanency yet? Can he do a 5th level spell?
No. Wait,
He's
can
shaking his cup right now.
It's a 5th level spell.
You can do it.
I'm fairly certain he hasn't learned permanency. The only thing about permanency is that it is crazy expensive.
Yes, it is.
Hey Justin, what do you think of that Aewen image I posted?
Sounds good. I guess I don't know. I'm still leaning towards the first one. I just
just
love her
wish
pose
that
and her
the-
presence in that one.
The cost is like cost of materials, right?
I just wish a green could
For,
Shane did say the armor was
When
set
you
in
like
red.
charge for a spell, or is it just because Tabs isn't in our party anymore, quote unquote?
Her armor looks more celestial in the first photo.
True.
Yeah, I'm basically doing it because he's not in your party anymore.
Rip. His consciousness has been torn from him.
And omnipotent
Arasaka,
God
you son
holds
of a
him in his
bitch.
way now.
Yes.
Oh
So-
no, Habs is a corpo right now.
What is this spell called?
They put
It
him
is
in the
called
shard.
Aura
A relic.
Alteration.
I don't think you can make it permanent.
I don't think you can. I would probably rule just as DM Fiat. This really seems like one that you should be able to make permanent. So I would probably make permanency cost if you really wanted to do it.
It's gonna take like days though.
It does take
To cast the
a
spell?
long time.
Oh, that's permanency.
Won't it?
2 rounds. So it'd be 3 rounds total. It would take him 15 seconds to do this.
Oh shit. Okay. I would probably
Because
say
Aura Alteration is 1 standard action. And then,
that
yeah, so it'd be about 15 seconds.
first cast, depending on the spell, you must be a minimum caster level and must expend a specific GP value of diamond dust as a material component.
Yeah, and then the tables are down there, but it doesn't say anything about Aura.
Here's the thing. It looks like the only ones that you can do at 9th level are 1st level spells. So I don't think he would be able to do this one until he was 11th level.
He didn't level up to 10 with us?
He did level up to 10, but you need to be 11th, it looks like.
Ah, okay. Hey, let's go fight
oh,
the
wait, no.
dragon.
There's another table here.
Level up.
Objects or areas. So... Does look like there are some ones that you can do on objects and stuff that are either 2nd or 3rd level. That's a tough one. I was going to say, the other way that you can do it is you can have someone...
I like that you can cast Permanency on Sanctified Corpse, and it only costs 500 GP.
Yo, that's awesome. So, yeah, I will say that
500 gold to canonize
I don't think
somebody.
he's learned Permanency, and
He just leveled up. He could take it.
he could take it.
And Nathan was specifically talking about that spell and considering taking it right before he left.
He was. Because he
Talked
thought it'd be
about that spell a lot.
Yeah, he was talking about like making like his buffs permanent on his character. You remember how he was going Super Saiyan in the catacombs or
I
whatever?
do remember that.
You'd
you know
be
what?
unstoppable.
We'll say that he would have taken that.
It's insane.
Yeah, how many buffs did he have up total? Like 22?
It was ridiculous.
He's just gonna go stand in a field and scream until he's
He's just-
glowing, and
he
then
just
he
broke.
has permanency.
Yeah. All right. We will say that he took permanency.
All his buffs are all up all the time. Oh my god.
So now the only question is, do I want to
This is
make
why
this
Gaster's
cost
got
you 7,500 gold GP or 10,000 GP?
Well, he's a buddy of ours, so...
Yeah, but that's based on the spell level itself.
Well, I don't have 7,500.
I know, none of you do. You might
Means
if
the
you
basic
pooled your
spell
resources.
casts 10 days, right?
How much money do you think we're actually going to get for this? Because we might just be like, 10 days, we'll be in and out by then, right?
Yeah, I mean, 10 days is a long time.
But they have the supplies. I mean, that stuff alone would be enough to replenish what we are spending on this, right?
Yeah. I mean, here's the deal. He didn't offer you, like... I think he did offer you some gold up front, but the, like, meat
No, he didn't
of the
offer me
deal was that he was going to make you a partner in the weapons trade.
I understand.
So...
I guess it kind of sucks, though, because then if we solve the problem anyways...
I will say that
And
you will,
only
it's
make
going to
money
cost
for
you
10 days.
7,500 gold pieces to cast this. And then that is also a 3rd and a 5th level spell on top. So that is going to be another 600 gold pieces. So 8,100 gold pieces all together.
We'll have this wrapped up in 10 days.
Okay, how much for just the aura alteration?
That would be 300. No, wait.
130?
It's a 3rd level spell, 150. We did say that he was going to say he was giving you a 10% discount on just that, so it would be 135.
Oh, yeah.
I also want Sem to hold both stones. No pressure.
Oh, God. Can I carve my initials into the fake one so I know?
Yeah,
But then
I'm
we'll
sure
know it's
that wouldn't
fake.
give it away.
Let's see if I can do that. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, we'll just do... Because we're headed right there now, right?
Yes. I will tell you there is an easy way that you can tell the difference between the two.
What's that?
How's that?
When you cast Detect Magic, one will make your eyes blow out the back of your skull.
All right.
Okay, So Hab's like, yes, here you go. Boop. And Suluk during this whole time is like, I'm sure that this is incredibly necessary to whatever it is you're doing and is of the utmost importance, but have you been working on the contracts at all?
Oh yeah, the elf friend was paid someone to do it.
Oh, so you've
We should just summon a.
delegated it to.
We should just
someone
summon
else.
a devil and have him look at him.
Do you guys know how to summon a devil?
No, I'm just saying because they're the ones that do all of the
Actually, at
contracts.
11th level, I get a
El-Anon has a
rope key.
demon
Okay.
sword. I don't know if the demon would know much about.
Oh yeah.
Demons probably wouldn't know much about it. You
Yeah.
would specifically need a devil
Yeah.
to be able to help you out with that one.
Yeah, Juzanak probably would be like rolling his eyes over the whole thing.
know a
What a
guy in a
waste of
different
time.
edition.
Okay,
Waste of time.
so Habs, yep, just casts. He's like flicks it back to you. Boop. Here you go. It looks magic now.
Thank you. Let's continue ignoring these people and get on our way now.
Okay, do you want to stay for lunch or something? We could catch up. Okay, bye. Hab says as you guys leave.
We love you, Habs. Okay, bye.
Okay.
I give Habs a hug before I leave.
Aw, that's adorable. Does
He's
anybody
really
else have
cold.
anything to
He's
say to
metal.
Habs while you guys are here? Aewen say anything to Habs?
Well, Bernie doesn't really like Habs.
Oh no!
Remember when he teleported him right off a fucking cliff?
Yeah, I was gonna say the most lovable character. How could you not?
One
Yeah,
time.
that's
I mean,
Habs.
come on.
That's
You're
Habs.
alive.
I mean, that's Bernie. That's Bernie. He is one to hold a grudge.
He is
the,
one to hold the grudge.
Are the townspeople treating you well, Habs?
He's like, yeah, everybody here loves me a lot. That's my curse.
The kind of
That's the
contract you're
curse.
obligated to, huh?
Yeah.
Is the
it's-
fish cancer done at least?
Oh yeah. Like, a lot of those fish are dead now. So like the fishing hasn't been super great, but they're not really pulling out any alive ones that have tumors anymore.
Well, that's good. Well, you know what, Habs? I see you've got a bit of a found family here, so we're gonna go, and you be a good boy, and we'll get you out
He's
of this
like, no, I
contract
haven't
if
found my
that's what you want."
family. They're in a different like dimension place.
Oh yeah.
Well, if you ever want to fight a lich, you know where to find us.
I will maybe try to do that because that sounds like some cool magic. I'm just gonna have to sneak away so these guys can't see me. You said he says that like doing this whole thing, but he's doing it on the wrong side of his mouth and also way too loud. And Suluk's like, "No, you can't go." He's like, "I
Have
didn't
him
say
roll a
anything.
bluff check.
Bye."
Don't worry,
His-
Suluk.
his
He's
negative
sticking
3
around.
bluff
Yeah,
check.
I was
everybody
gonna say, yeah,
really
we'll have
likes
him roll
me.
a
It's
bluff. He
kind of
does
my
have a
curse.
-3 in bluff.
I know.
That did all right though.
Because somehow
Like-
he's
Man.
always the one bluffing.
Yeah, you got a
Because
10.
he never stopped talking to people he probably shouldn't. It was great.
So yes, he walks off, and you guys are sends you guys on your way.
I wonder how.
Kill Stealer.
I wonder how Ratface is, or Gearface. She's like walking away.
Well, you didn't see
And
him, which means he's probably hanging around inside of Habs' robe still.
Being lubricated by the blood of virgins and such. And
Yes.
claiming not habeas corpus, prima noctis
Yes,
on the straw husk doll.
yes, he enacts prima nocta on the straw husk doll. So it sounds like
Nobody
you
gets that
guys.
joke, and it's great.
I know. It sounds like you guys are all prepared. It sounds like you guys have done everything you wanted to do. Are you guys? What are you guys doing now?
Going to Ballenwald, I guess.
I think we get
Are you guys
Nathan back
finally
for
heading
one day
into
to fight a lich.
Ballenwald? All right. That being the case,
Going to balls in the wild.
we will just change this up a little bit.
We go to ball and wild. We just hear Elden Ring music.
Balls. Balls to the walls.
Walls.
Um,
Walls in the walls. Look at the holes and hearts. Inside the wall.
so
Buttons onto snowmen. See how long they last.
okay.
No, it's pronounced Oku, and that's a different game.
Spooky music.
I'm trying to find something that's a little bit more intense than the fucking nonsense we were just listening to, but
Jeez, that music made me think of becoming adult Link in Ocarina of Time. Come out of the temple and like everything's fucked. I hated that shit as a kid. I remember I did
the
that.
redid.
immediately-
The redid were terrifying.
They were
Yeah,
terrifying. Yeah.
I remember I did that, saw the world, just went, fuck this, and went back and put the sword back.
so you
Wow.
guys head out to one of the trees out here.
Uh-huh.
The hero
So
has
you just
returned.
Go up here to this tree.
Whoop. This isn't the tree that was savaged by the bear where Aaron had his
No, that's
dryad
that's
conversation.
up over here.
Yep. So you guys head up to the tree. Sem goes up, casts her magic like you've seen her do a dozen times before. After Sem finishes casting her magic, what happens?
Sam turns around and says, "Sorry, guys," and steps in by herself.
Oh, what the?
Well, shit.
Hold
So-
on 1 second. Do I have anything here to
Too
stop
late.
this? I don't know if I do or not. I don't even know if I do. Probably not.
What if I touch her?
What if
It's
you touch
willing
her?
creatures. That's really dangerous.
Yeah, I am willing, right? But I guess you would have to cast it on me, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, because how we house ruled it, it depends on the
The number of creatures and whatnot.
Yep.
That
or how
is
long it takes.
to
Depends on the
cast.
number of creatures. So I think what it would be is like
Yeah.
you see her cast it way faster than normal.
Yeah, you guys are. Yeah, it would probably be one of those
Yeah.
things where you guys get next to the tree and you're like getting ready to like sit there and watch her cast for like a good 10 minutes or so, and she just finishes right away and she's like, "Sorry, guys," walks
I'll be-
through the portal.
I'll be
and
back.
It just closes behind her.
In the fucking cold? Son of a bitch!
And I think that is a fantastic place to end things for tonight.
Interesting.
I think
Sam,
Birdie's gonna try and make up with Hab real quick here. He needs a ride.
Ugh.
All right, thanks for joining us, everyone.
Thank you for joining us.
Goodbye.
I do promise that we are going to get to like the end game stuff, but there is a lot of like gears and stuff turning in the background here.
Oh, yeah.
So thanks for joining us. Have a good night if you are here now, and if not, thank you for watching.
Or have a
See you
good
next
morning.
time.